Hey, what's up guys? Now, we discuss about UI and UX design. User interface, UI, and user experience, UX, design are two critical elements of creating a successful digital product. While UI design focuses on the visual elements of the product, UX design concentrates on the user's overall experience. In this article, we will delve into the details of UI and UX design. UI design involves creating the visual elements of a digital product, such as buttons, menus, icons, typography, and color schemes. The UI designer's primary goal is to create a visually appealing and easy-to-use product that is consistent with the brand's image. What is UI design? UI design is the process of designing the visual elements of a product or application. It includes everything that the user interacts with, including buttons, menus, icons, typography, and color schemes. The primary goal of UI design is to create a visually appealing and easy-to-use product that is consistent with the brand's image. UI designers use various design software tools such as Sketch, Adobe XD, or Figma to create high-fidelity designs and prototypes. They work closely with developers to ensure that the final product matches the design vision. What is UX design? UX design is the process of designing the user's experience with a product or application. It includes everything from the user's first interaction with the product to their final experience after they have completed their goal. UX designers focus on understanding the user's needs, goals, and pain points, and designing the product to meet those needs. UX designers use various research techniques such as user interviews, surveys, and user testing to gain insight into the user's experience. They use this information to create user personas, user journey maps, and wireframes to guide the design process. The difference between UI and UX design. While UI and UX design are closely related, they are not the same thing. UI design is concerned with the product's visual elements, while UX design is focused on the user's overall experience with the product. UI design is concerned with creating a visually appealing and easy-to-use product that is consistent with the brand's image. UX design is focused on understanding the user's needs, goals, and pain points and designing the product to meet those needs. The UI designer is responsible for creating the product's visual elements, while the UX designer is responsible for creating the user experience. However, both roles require collaboration to create a successful product. The importance of UI and UX design. UI and UX design are critical elements of creating a successful digital product. A well-designed product not only looks good but also provides a positive user experience. This, in turn, leads to increased user engagement, retention, and customer satisfaction. Good UI and UX design can also have a significant impact on a company's bottom line. A well-designed product can lead to increased sales, customer loyalty, and brand recognition. Best practices for UI and UX design. Here are some best practices for UI and UX design. Visual design. This includes creating a design system that includes a consistent color palette, typography, and layout. The goal is to create a visually pleasing design that is easy on the eyes and enhances the user experience. Layout and hierarchy. The layout and hierarchy of elements on the screen are crucial for a good UI design. The designer needs to consider the placement of elements, the size, and the spacing between them to ensure a good visual flow. Interactive elements. Interactive elements, such as buttons, menus, and forms, should be easy to find and use. The designer needs to ensure that the interactive elements are visually distinguishable from non-interactive elements. Responsive design. A good UI design should be responsive, meaning that it should adapt to different screen sizes and orientations. This ensures that the product looks and functions well on all devices. Animation and micro interactions. Animation and micro interactions can enhance the user experience by providing visual feedback and adding personality to the product. Focus on the user. Always keep the user's needs and goals in mind when designing the product. Keep it simple. A simple design is easier to use and more visually appealing. Consistency is key. Maintain consistency in design elements such as typography, color, and spacing throughout the product. Use clear and concise language. Use language that is easy to understand and avoids confusing technical jargon. Test early and often. Conduct user testing throughout the design process to identify and fix any usability issues. Keep accessibility in mind. Ensure that the product is accessible to users with disabilities. Collaboration between UI and UX designers. UI and UX designers need to work closely together to create a successful digital product. Here are some ways in which they collaborate. Design review. UI and UX designers should review each other's work regularly to ensure that the design meets the user's needs and is consistent with the brand's image. Design handoff. The UI designer should provide the UX designer with a high-fidelity design that accurately represents the design vision. The UX designer can then use this design to create wireframes and prototypes. Usability testing. Both UI and UX designers should be involved in usability testing to identify and fix any usability issues. Continuous improvement. UI and UX designers should continuously evaluate the product and make improvements based on user feedback and data. Finally, UI and UX is nothing but. UI and UX design are two critical elements of creating a successful digital product. UI design focuses on the visual elements of the product, while UX design concentrates on the user's overall experience. Both roles require collaboration to create a successful product. Good UI and UX design can lead to increased user engagement, retention, and customer satisfaction. By following best practices, designers can create products that are visually appealing, easy to use, and provide a positive user experience. Thank you for watching this video. See you in the next video.